So I had to convince my husband that I should take out a personal loan. At that point, he was still like, girl, hold on. You don't need to take out no loan. So y'all got to understand, my husband didn't support the decision because he wanted our family to not be in the negative. So the way I broke it down to him, I'm like, well, how about this? I'm like, how about this? Even if the loan is 20 something $1,000, it's only $300 a month. I can afford that payment. He was like, okay, that makes sense. You right. So that's what I did. Took out that loan, paid for that rehab, and it was a lot of ups and downs. Oh Lord, it was a lot of ups and downs.
All right.
But I pushed through.
Okay, guys, welcome to Hills, Deals, and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course. And guys, we have the lady in the house. And I talk about her all the time in our private Facebook page. We have Nichole Briscoe. Nichole, how are you doing today?
I am doing well. I am super excited to be here. Kelly and I have been talking about doing an interview together for quite some time, but she's busy. I'm busy. I'm glad we made it.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So yeah, I'm super excited to be here with you and ready to get started.
All right. So, Nichole, tell us a little bit about yourself. I've been showing you videos inside the private Facebook page. You had to cancel out on me one time. I had to cancel out on you one time, but we finally here. Tell us about yourself.
All right. So as she said, I'm Nichole Briscoe. I'm known on Instagram as the mobile home underscore mommy. I got started, y'all, mobile home investing back in March 2020. And it all started because I was afraid I had invested in and purchased a single family home course and spent a couple $1,000s. And I was just too afraid to take out a hard money lender loan. That's what it's called, a hard money lender loan, and to flip it. So I was like, I can't do that. Well, then I found out about wholesaling houses. So I tried to wholesale houses. The two homes I had under contract, the people died, and I was like, it got to be a better way. Like, what am I doing wrong? I see all these other people making money. What can I do? So late one night, I was watching YouTube and I saw a video of mobile home elite investors, young black couple out in Chicago doing their thing. And I was like, they look like they're around my age. If they can do this, I can do this. So I proceeded to move on and pay for another course. My husband was not feeling it. He was like, girl, you don't need to buy another course. But I purchased it anyway. And he was like, I mean, all right, go ahead on now. So I purchased that. And then the next thing I know, by 2 weeks into the course, I was like, I'm ready to do this. I bought the course, I think it was like mid-March. I bought my first house, April the 5th, April the 5th for $500. Well, although that seems like a good deal, I bought a house that had to be moved. Something that they said don't do. Don't move your first one. Slow down. Nah, I was a little hard headed, and I had paid $500 for it. I had only had $1,000 saved up, so I had to convince my husband that I should take out a personal loan. At that point, he was still like, "Girl, hold on. You don't need to take out no loan." So y'all got to understand, my husband didn't support the decision because he wanted our family to not be in the negative. So the way I broke it down to him, I'm like, well, how about this? I'm like, how about this? Even if the loan is 20 something $1,000, it's only $300 a month. I can afford that payment. He was like, okay, that makes sense. You right. So that's what I did. Took out that loan, paid for that rehab, and it was a lot of ups and downs. Oh Lord, it was a lot of ups and downs.
All right.
But I pushed through.
All right. So, why mobile homes? You did the real estate thing, and you know what, Nichole, I was under the impression you was back into the real estate thing, but you're actually talking to women who are in real estate, trying to tell them about mobile homes. Right.
That's right.
So, so Nichole, how many to this date, which today is August the 23rd, how many mobile homes do you own, and how many deals have you done? Period.
So far I've done 20 over 27 deals. That includes wholesaling. Majority of them are wholesaling. The
Okay.
properties that I kept that I own are 9, but I'm about to lose 2 of them because I bought the note on it and the lady paid off her note early. So in like 2 more months, that property will be gone. And I have
Okay.
another one the same thing. So
Mhm.
9 total, but to date, I've done over like I think it's between 27 and 29.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And you've been in the mobile home business for about how long?
Since March 2020. That's when I
Oh,
first took the class, but I bought my first home April 5th,
okay. Wow.
2020.
And so per month, how much, just give us a general idea per month, how much are you cash flowing about?
Hmm. Oh, well over 5K.
Well, that's good. That's good. Okay. And so, Nichole, I keep telling everybody, you, me, and Anna Huckabee almost did a joint venture. You guys were going to be my boots on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It was in North Carolina, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I had y'all go look at this property. Y'all drove out to the property. You got inside the property. The house was beautiful, but the pictures, they had painted the house, right? So the pictures I sent y'all was like, "Is this the right mobile home?" They had changed the color of the house,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all went in, and we were sitting on the gold mine. Y'all found papers that mobile home was worth like over 80,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we all put in separate bids,
Don't let
but
Kelly, don't let
huh?
Kelly fool y'all. She sent us in Confederate City. Do y'all hear me?
I didn't know that. Hey, I don't have no insurance on y'all. I didn't know that. Y'all gotta excuse my dog.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah, you said it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I was trying to set y'all up, but y'all got in that house and y'all found paperwork, and that mobile home was worth over $80,000.
Y'all know women, we naturally nosy. So it was open mail sitting in a box. So we went through it, y'all. And like you said, like Kelly said, we went through it. It was a lot of paperwork. The story was from the mail that we saw. His wife died. It was husband and a wife. The wife died. And he just fell behind on his payments. And his payments was only like something like $350, $400 a month.
Right,
Sad
right,
to see people get behind. I don't know what their money situation was, but he had just got behind on the payments to the point
right,
where he was taking this property. And like Kelly said, we were going to place a bid on it, and we did. We placed 3 different bids on it, right? Because
right.
we came with the source, we were the boots, but obviously our bids weren't high enough. And then that's another thing. I learned a valuable lesson with that. Next time I'm gonna bid at least $5,000 to $7,000 higher, especially for a house that I know we see a greater return on. It was a
Right.
double wide.
Yeah, yeah. But
Double.
Nicole, did it have to be moved? Did we figure that part out, or we didn't figure that part out?
We didn't. It just said the mobile home. I don't know if the land was included. No, 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 no.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a mobile home land package deal. I
Okay.
remember seeing that in the paperwork. So now, we were early in the game then. Now
Right.
just hearing that it was mobile home and land,
Right, right,
that
right.
should have been a no-brainer.
Exactly. Well, yeah, we had did a walkthrough. Y'all had me, and I mean, like I was all excited. I'm thinking we gonna win the bid. And then Nicole, they had a piece of paper in there where you had to sign in. Y'all was like, "I'm taking this paper down. This is our house." But we was tripping, girl. We seen all them dollar signs, but we lost the bid. So you
Yep.
live and you learn. You live and you learn. So
Dang, Kelly, you
Nicole,
got a good memory. I forgot we put that paper down.
oh yeah, yeah, girl. Ooh, I just knew that was gonna be our home, but we lost the bid. What can you do? So Nicole, out of all the strategies that you do, which your favorite? Is it wholesaling or okay? Can you share with us your like rate of return on your recent wholesale deal?
Yeah. So in the most recent one, the guy wanted $800 for the house, and I only he wanted 800. and he was just like, I'm in a tight situation. You know, the lady gave me the house. It didn't have a title. And I was just like, you know, I just really won't feeling his story. And I'm like,
Mm.
if the lady is alive, why can't I talk to her? So, you know me, I'm trying to figure out who she is, how I can get in contact with her. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
I done been to the property at this point at least 4 or 5 times. Just so happened when I go up there, the homeowner pulls up behind me and was like, "How can I help you?" So it's so funny that you asked this because I tell my students all the time, don't freak out when unexpected things happen. Just go with the flow. So instead of me blurting out what I was doing, I told her, I said, my potential buyers was looking like, what's going on? And the homeowners looking at them like, who are you? Because they were about to walk in and I was still at the car. So I said, excuse me, can I talk to you? I said, what's your name? And she said her name, and that was the name he had told me. So I told
Uh,
her who I was. I told her that the guy told me that you gave him this house for free and you just needed it moved off your property. And I've been showing the house for people to buy it and get it off the property. She was like, oh, okay, no problem. Whereas I know people probably would have saw her and freaked out and started stuttering. Even though I know sometimes it can be nerve wracking, we get afraid. Just go with the flow. That's all you had to do. Go
right,
with the flow. So
right.
I just went with the flow. Told her, you know, what I was doing, what I was, you know, and she was like, "Oh, okay, no problem." She stood out there, talked to me. A house that turned into me not knowing the owner, not having a title, turned into her saying, "I can meet you at the DMV so you can get the title."
Wow,
The very
wow.
next day, she met me at the DMV. I don't know if you saw. I quoted.
Yeah, I saw the video. Yeah, I
Yep,
saw the
quoted
video.
a little snippet. When she met me at the DMV, and she was like, "How much did you tell him?" I told her I told him 800. I said I gave him $400. She was like, "Oh, that's fine." She was like, "You don't have to give him any more money." She
Wow,
she also said, I wish I would have met you first because I wouldn't have gave it to him. I would have gave it to you for free.
wow, wow.
She
So, and then, so how much did you wind up selling it for?
Oh, there you go.
Mm.
I gave 400 and I sold it for 6,000. I think it was like $6,800.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
wow, wow. Okay, and so Nichole, I've been watching you. So, you're mainly doing business in North Carolina, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so you
But I'm
use
open. I'm open.
okay, y'all heard it. She open,
And I'm
but
talking to you, Kelly.
I hear you. I hear you. So, but you normally use a mortgage loan originator, correct?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I thought you used a mortgage loan originator to create your notes. You don't use a mortgage loan, correct?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Okay.
So
All right.
I just use my attorney for the paperwork
Mm-hmm.
and the paperwork that she gives me.
No, I got my spray bottle, guys. My dog
don't
is acting up, but
don't
it's
spray
we
the
gonna give
dog.
it. This is water. She be okay.
My friend sprays her dog too with water, so when you grab that bottle, I already knew what was going down.
Oh yeah, I can see her lips tuning up. So
Oh,
go ahead, Nichole. I forgot the question now.
you was asking me about a mortgage loan originator. No, I use just the paperwork from my attorney. And I run them through a system to make sure that they, you know, qualify for the loan, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So, cause I don't even use an attorney. I don't even use that. Is that a must that you have to do that or? Okay. All right.
I
And
do.
so, go ahead.
I did it at once. I mean, I meet with her periodically, but I just like to make sure my forms are in place that at least in the beginning. These are the forms I'm gonna be using. Can I keep using these? Does this work? And she went in and she's like, you need to add in this form, add in that form. So pretty much once I met with her that one time to get my paperwork set, that's just the paperwork I use.
Okay. And so to where you live to check to see if there's any liens or anything like that, how do you go about doing that?
DMV.
Just the DMV? Okay. And do you buy mobile homes without the title or are you okay with bill of sales?
I'm okay with bill of sales. And the reason I'm okay with bill of sales is because I make sure that whoever the end buyer is, I let them know, hey, this home does not have a title. And some people are like, okay, no problem. Or some people are like, why? What happened? And I'll just give them a short story. The house don't have a title. The
Okay.
end. Do you want it?
Okay. So what about getting a duplicate title? You not
So some situations I can't. So the last house before that, which I wholesale, which was the double wide, it was a double wide. He again gave it to me for free. He just wanted it off of his land. Well, with that being said, him wanting that home off his land, the house was affixed to the land. So he turned the title in and got it deeded with the land. Of course, I could have went through the process to get it undeeded and all of that. But this man had a deadline because he had a new bill coming on site. He had a whole plan of what he was doing. He wanted to go on expeditiously, or he told me he would burn it down.
Wow.
He got burn it down.
Wow. Wow. And so Nichole, we actually talked about getting insurance on your you called me about, getting insurance on your mobile homes, and I was telling you that this mobile home that I paid $3,000 for, I got it insured, and they told me if it was to burn down, I was gonna get like 60-some thousand dollars for it. And then after that, you start insuring your mobile homes after, who do you use to insure your mobile homes? I use Foremost.
Same.
Yeah. And
Same.
it's just a couple of dollars. And if something was to happen, like you got a flood or something at the house, or you're a rehab guy, it's electrical fire, whatever, you guys gonna get your money back. So I
Yep.
don't see why people don't get the insurance. That just drives me crazy when they don't do that.
Kelly, I got a girl who came in my inbox. She didn't buy anybody's mentorship. She just bought a course, and she's like, I just bought this course, and I just want to send you these pictures. Her house burned down.
Oh no, you told me that story.
I
So
told
what
you
happened? Yeah,
her
you remember you told me that last week.
her house burnt down. The end. Her,
Wow.
her house burnt down, and she was like, "What can I do?" I was like, "You had insurance." She was like, "No, I can't get insurance because it didn't have they didn't give me the title yet, and I didn't have the title." I said, "You could have still got insurance."
Exactly.
She was like, "Well, I didn't know." I was like, "This is why people need mentors, right?
Right,
Or
right,
at least need to talk to somebody before they just jump into it." So
right.
with that being said, she was like, "So now what?" And I was just like, "You lost your money? I don't know what else to say."
But Nichole, she more than lost her money. Now she's gonna have to move that mobile home off their property.
Oh Lord, I did not even think about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's a double wide, that's gonna be crazy.
I did not even think about that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So guys, it's very important that you get insurance for your property. You don't even have to have the title. Matter of fact, when I get the insurance for my property, I had just bought the home like 5 seconds ago. I
Mm-hmm.
make sure, and Nichole, I told Nichole about it. She makes sure she gets her properties insured as well.
Yep.
So Nichole, I know you're a very busy lady. You're teaching, and you're teaching with Calvin Aya, which I also took his course. You recommended his course, and I took his course. Very good course.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us what else you're doing in the mobile home business.
So it's so funny because y'all know I said I bought Mobile Home Elite Investors course that didn't offer mentorship. Well, I've been rocking and rolling so much that they contacted me this past May or well before that and was like, "Hey, we want you as our head coach." So right now I'm the head coach for Mobile Home Elite Investors, and just teaching students how to be mobile home investors, how to work this game in any state. It can be done. It can be done. What else am I doing? I partner with people all the time. So like you said, I partnered with Calvin, and him and I did a collab together. Just doing the same thing, teaching students fixing and flipping, wholesaling mobile homes. Um,
Okay.
to get into the game. I partnered with Abdul a while ago when I went to Atlanta. I think it was last month we went to Atlanta, so we did a meet and greet dinner. So I'm just out here, trying to educate as many people as possible. I just got back from Cancun. I had my first international speaking engagement at the Black Girls in Real Estate Conference. It's a Facebook group, Black Girls in Real Estate. Well, we girls in there are realtors, mobile home investors, single family, Airbnb, tax liens, group home, anything that has to do with real estate investing, and Black females is in the group. So I'm
Okay.
rocking and rolling.
I see. I see. And then you recently quit your job, right? You were a social worker.
Social worker at a high school. I recently quit my job.
Okay.
My last day was August the 16th, 2021. But they just said, "Hey, can you just stay for a few more weeks?" So that's why I just left. I just left work. They
Okay.
needed me to stay for a few more weeks while they finalized a young lady they want to bring in.
Okay. And so
Mhm.
Nichole, are you licensed?
Licensing.
Mobile homes, buying and
Mm-mm,
selling mobile. There you
mm-mm.
go. There you go, guys. You don't have to have a license. Nichole, and she done quit her job and she don't even have a license. Buying and selling mobile homes. So
Mhm.
Nichole, I want to go over number one, how much is your mentorship and how do they reach you in case, they want to your mentorship?
Okay, so as far as the mentorship, the way we do it is you have to set up a strategy call with our strategy coach Joel. I can give you the link to post. As far as the price fluctuates because they run specials all the time, right? But
Uh-huh.
the benefits of having the mentorship is the way it's laid out is a 5 week program. So the first 4 weeks we meet weekly, once a week on Zoom, for about 2 to 3 hours. But after we meet that one time, my students contact me daily via an app we use. They could just send me a message. They could send me a video, and we talk back and forth all day. Just in
Okay.
case they get to a property that they don't know what they're doing, or they're like, "Hey, someone responded to me this way. How should I handle it?" And we break it down. Excuse me, I break it down from A to Z for the 4 weeks. We also bring on specialists in the field, park managers, handyman, people that are essential to mobile home investing. And then the
Hmm.
5th week is amazing because the 5th week, yeah, we all meet up in Chicago, and for 2 days straight, we work them. We need to
Wow.
know everything. We take them to a mobile home park. This mobile home park has about 700 homes in it. It's pretty. It's a really big park. I've never seen a mobile home with a garage on it. Have you?
No, I hadn't seen one until you sent me well, you didn't send it to me directly. I seen the video where you guys were at mobile homes that had garage in. But you
Never.
know what, Nichole, I've seen them online where they're now two-tier mobile homes. They have an upstairs and downstairs.
I still haven't seen that. I've heard about it. I haven't seen it.
Well, wait a minute, I'm about to blow your mind. So
But
Sasha, you better stop. So anyway, I'm about to blow your mind. There is a mobile home park here in California. I just interviewed somebody, and guess what the lot rent is?
how much? 1,000.
$5,000 a month. And we ain't even talking about the mobile home mortgage. We just talking about the lot rent.
How? That don't
No,
even make sense.
well, California, that's what you pay for out here
$5,000 a month.
in lot rent. In lot rent. And evidently you're close to some body of water and it's supposed to be some place everybody wants to be, whatever. I don't forgot the name, but it's $5,000 a month.
What area
Can
of
you believe?
California is this in?
I'm gonna have to look it up and I'll get back to you, but that's ridiculous. That's
Are they
ridiculous.
are they investor friendly?
Girl, probably not.
They don't need our
Probably,
help.
probably, yeah,
Dang.
definitely. And I was like, when I heard about that, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
So
So
so do
go
you
ahead.
invest in mobile homes in California or only in
We
Texas?
wholesale. We wholesale here. Because out here in California, they like to deal with realtors. The sellers like to deal with realtors. So we might stumble on somebody, every once in a while who, like, okay, help me wholesale. Because the realtors out here, they're focusing on the single family homes. They're not really focusing on the mobile homes. So what we do, we contact the realtors. We go in there, we introduce ourselves, and then they give us a lead, something of that nature. That's how we get our deals out here in California.
So what part
That's,
of California do you stay in?
I'm in Concord, California, close
What
to, we have northern. I'm in Northern California,
is that is that close to Sacramento at all?
Sacramento, Oakland, Richmond area.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's the mobile homes out here are pricey, and the sellers like to deal with realtors. That's just what it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you wholesale a good amount out
Sasha,
there?
I'm sorry, Nichole. Say what?
You wholesale a good amount out there?
Not really. It's
No,
hard to get a deal out here in California. In the southern states, these mobile homes fall out of the sky. But in California, it's kind of hard.
I promise you, I got a student in California. He rocking and rolling. He
Okay, what's his name?
Aaron Haynes, Haynes.
Aaron Haynes. Okay, because I have a student. He's looking for some deals, so maybe he can.
Yeah,
Maybe Aaron can help him out.
yeah, but
Aaron Haynes.
he's finding deals, and I was shocked, like, because I know it's high. His very
Yeah.
first deal, less than 30 days out, 2 weeks after the mentorship, he got declared.
Mhm,
He found the mobile home. He got it for free and sold it
mhm.
for 12,000. But
Wow.
he
Now,
had a
you
price.
know what? But you know what, Nicole? I bet you he was close to Hemet, California. There's a lot of deals to be made in Hemet, California.
He's close to. I know he's in Sacramento, and then he mentioned another state, maybe San Francisco. I don't know. Don't get me
Yeah,
to.
yeah. So, Nicole, so how much is your mentorship?
So the total the cost of the mentorship is $10,000, but
Mm-hmm.
they run specials, like I said.
Uh-huh.
So I don't, I don't tell people the actual price, because when you call, they may say, "Well, this month is a special for this," but the original price of the mentorship is $10,000, $9,997. I do know that much.
Okay. And
Hmm.
so, Nicole, where do you see yourself 5 years from now in the mobile home business?
So honestly, right now I'm working on changing my mobile home I'm working on now. I'm turning that into a group home.
Wait a
So
minute. Say what now?
the
Say that
mobile
again.
home, the mobile home that I have now, I'm turning that
Uh,
into a group home. Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it must be a big one.
It's a single wide, 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
Wow. Now, one thing that I was thinking about is changing my mobile homes where I can rent out rooms.
That's exactly what I'm doing. But not only am I renting out the rooms, that master bedroom, and then that bedroom to the end, I'm putting
Uh,
2 beds in that. So I'm renting them out per bed. And it's in a
wow.
mobile home park, and I got permission. And
Wow.
so the quick rundown on this is, long story short, Kelly, I bought this mobile home when I was 2 to 3 months in mobile home investing. Thought I knew what I was doing, going live all the time. Bought my third and my fourth one at the same time. I was like, yeah, got these two mobile homes. They right behind each other. Kelly, I messed up so bad, girl.
What
This
happened?
mobile home. No, normally in this area, I haven't spent more than $16,000 in rehab, purchase, moving, everything in a mobile home. Kelly, in this mobile home, I'm at like 30, somewhere between 38 to $40,000 all in on this home. So it didn't make sense for me to try to sell or finance this, because I wasn't gonna get my money back. So I had to get creative on different exit strategies. So everybody remember when Clubhouse was booming, because we was all stuck in the house with nothing to do. I heard a lady come on stage talking about group homes, and I just got to listening. And so I bought what? Yet another course, bought another course, learned and mastered it, and now my house is finished. I got furniture in the house. It's gonna be a fully furnished house. All utilities included. All they got to do is pay one bill to me. They're gonna have a washer and dryer access, the water bill, the electric bill, cable bill, all that's gonna be taken care of. But I'm renting the beds out. Hmm.
Wow. Hey, so can you mind sharing the name of that course? I'd be very interested in is
Hmm.
so this group home thing is not just catered to mobile homes. You just
Oh
it's
yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So my goal is, because you said in 5 years, what I plan
Mhm.
on doing is, once I finish this one, I want to get into some mobile homes on land and then change them into group homes. So then
Wow.
I can get more cash flow. So normally here I'm able to rent these things out for let's say about $875. No more than $900 a month for the area that I'm in right now. Well, if I'm renting the rooms out and I want to do like $650 a month, For 5 beds, I think that's like almost $3,000 a month. I don't know what my phone
Wow.
is. Yeah,
Wow.
so 3,000 a month, and then again, I'm paying the lot rent. I'm paying all the utilities. Like I've done all the numbers, so I should be cash flowing close to $2,000 a month. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's gonna
Wow.
help me
Wow.
get my money back, and
Quick.
then
Hmm.
yeah, quick. And then if I want to sell a finance next year, I don't give a damn because now I got all my money back.
Right, 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 right.
Yep.
And I think we all run into a mobile home a time or two where we like, man, we're spending too much money on this. We had to figure out a way how to get out of it and get our money back.
You don't put in the work. Kelly's program is not gonna work if you don't put in the work. You think we like putting out bandit signs? Hell no. I hate bandit signs and park managers. I feel like when I'm putting out bandit signs, everybody's looking at me.
Right.
Oh
And then
hell.
and then you know what, Nicole? I have never put out a bandit sign. All I do is put out business cards. I leave them at the mailboxes, on the property. Not enough to aggravate anybody, but I leave maybe 10, 15 business cards out there, and that's how I get, my sellers.
You how
I
do you
never use a bandit sign.
when you say your sellers, you mean you leave them on their door?
No, you know how they have most mobile homes have like a group mailbox. Their mailbox is like centrally located. I just spread them on the top of those mailboxes, depending on how big the park is, and next thing you know, somebody will contact me. But the
Mhm.
best way to get any business, I think, in my opinion, is to talk to the mobile home park managers. And I notice a lot of people they have like analysis paralysis when it comes to that.
You just got listen, y'all. I fumbled on the phone for like the first home. It was like, wow, I found a park. Great. I found the home. That was great. But
Mhm.
when it came to finding the other deals, I was like, hello, do you take investors? Hello, do you take investors? I kept hitting the brick wall. Y'all was getting so sad. But I'm telling you, right when I felt like, all right, I done called all these people, right when I was about to give up, the lady was like, sure, we're investor friendly. And I got stuck because I didn't know what to say. But I fumbled my way through it till I figured it out because I
Right,
knew it was what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to look like a failure or disappoint my family. You know what I mean?
right, right, right,
Hmm.
right. So, Nicole, do you have any? Can you give my students any words of wisdom about being in this particular business?
Jump y'all ass off the porch. Stop being scared. Listen, I'm for real. Me and Kelly been rocking and rolling since last year, and she saw me and I saw her, and we just networked, y'all. We built a
Right,
relationship from off of the internet. I have never met
right.
her in person.
Never have met you.
Never met her in
Never
person.
met Anna. Never met Anna.
Nope. Never met Anna in person, and Anna stayed not far away from me. My first time seeing her was when I was trying to buy a house and I saw that she was a wholesaler. So we linked up. And then the second time we linked up, excuse me, was when Kelly hit me up. It was like I see Nichole in North Carolina and Anna. And so me and her was like, let's link up together. Y'all, I made so much money in this business from not being stingy and partnering with other people. Now I'm not
Good.
saying I partner with random people. No, if I
Right.
see Kelly rocking and rolling, I'll be like, Kelly, look, I got this deal over here. You want to help me? Or, something like that.
Right.
I'm
Right.
telling you, y'all, don't be stingy in this business. Am I telling you to partner with brand new people? I'm not telling you that neither. Should you be partnering with brand new people for accountability? Absolutely. So when little Sarah is feeling down, you can kick her in the back and be like, no, girl, we said today we was going to drop business cards, bandit signs, talk to park manager, something. The money
Right.
is not going to come to you. So often we talk about, I want generational wealth. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because all
Mhm.
you're doing is at work on your 9 to 5 or your 12 to 7, and you scrolling Facebook laughing at memes and crate challenges. But how many park managers did you call on your lunch break?
Exactly. Exactly.
So much.
It seems like their focus is like they get distracted so quick. If you just focus on something, if you just focus on this for a month, something gonna happen.
Check this out.
Trust and believe.
A lady said, I don't like putting out bandit sign. I said, well, how about you drive and you take your two 17-year-old boys and you point to the spot where you want them to put it and you make them drop it.
Wow.
Oh, I never
Wow.
thought about that. Not only are you teaching them, giving them a skill, you're also creating that generational wealth that you said you wanted. Get your
Right.
children involved. My daughter now, she know how to negotiate because she's around me all the time.
Right. Yeah. And I've seen your daughter out there doing it. I've seen your daughter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She was scared to go live. I'm like, as much as you dancing in this house, doing TikToks and all that other stuff, you better come on. So now
I know.
she'll go live, hold the phone for me, do the talking. Like y'all, we gotta
Right.
show our children this so they won't be afraid. Or if you don't even have children, do it for yourself. Isn't that why you purchased Kelly's course, which is very affordable, too cheap if you ask me? For how many modules is it? 150?
I think it's I think we right at 100. We
That's
right
a
at 100.
that's a lot, y'all. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So my tip to people is please, y'all, don't be afraid. Can you at least just go and screw up before you can say I failed? Like another thing I hear people say is it didn't work. I'm like, really? I believe you it didn't work. How many times did you drive for dollars? Well, that day you told me to go, I went out there and I drove. Oh, okay.
Right.
So you
Right.
drove
Right.
one time looking for mobile home parks and just
Right.
thought, I guess you just thought you was gonna make $10,000 in that one time.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. And I wish that people would just focus on this one thing for 1 month, and I guarantee you something's gonna come down the pipe. If you just really, like you said, stop doing all this TikTok and all this other stuff, and keep your focus on mobile homes for 1 month. And I have students. I asked them to create a ghost ad, and I think like only 2 people done send me one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I mean,
You're not alone.
yeah, how you going to, get, do your buyers list if you're not even, doing the work to, what your goal says. That's what I don't understand.
Listen, you got your students who won't create the ghost ads. I got a few students that created the ghost ads and was like, "Woo! It's so many people in my inbox. Should I respond?"
Oh boy, that's too funny. That's a funny story.
I
So
just be like,
Nicole,
"Lord, am I talking to myself, God? Am I talking to myself?"
We appreciate your time, and I know you have another appointment after this. And I'm telling you, in my private Facebook page in our group, I'll talk about you all the time. People call themselves the kings and queens of the mobile home business, and this, that, and the other. You are definitely the queen, in my
We
opinion. Well,
we
I
are
don't
the
want to toot
queen.
my own horn. I'm tooting your horn today.